Hey guys, just a small update. I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you have your notification bell on with the option all. So I want you to put in the comment section, but I kind of sort of think I know the answer to it. No one's probably surprised that Queen Opp and her man, Danny, was spotted out after their arrest. I guess walking from the grocery store, Danny appears to have bags in her hands, and Queen Opp got the ice cream. It's so funny because the day that I seen, well, the night that I saw the live, and the police kicked in the door, I was on that live because I was kind of shocked that she was even on live because I was up, couldn't sleep, and I was wondering why she was on YouTube live because she's always on Michael, but they got kicked off of it, so that's why she wanted to go live on YouTube, and that was on a Friday. But it's so funny because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you look at the obsters here, the reason why it looks like that, because they both look like two Dusty Jones right now, is because I don't know how all states are, but I know in New England states, if you got weave in your hair, braids, wigs, glue-ins, they make you take all of that stuff out your hair before you go into um the pod or whatever they call it, that you're gonna be in, or intake. So she had to take that weave that she had in that video when the cops busted down the door. She had to take that all out of her hair at that facility that she was being held at. And she obviously, when she got out, that was the least of her concerns, was doing her hair. Now see, this is how God works in mysterious ways. Because Michelle was spotted out having a good time. We already knew that it was a matter of time before Queen Art was spotted out, because when I was in the live, I'm gonna tell you what did surprise me. She had about close to 5,000 people watching her, and everybody and their mama was copying and pasting this woman's address in the chat so people could mass report her and do a wellness check on Shelly and Michelle. Let me say Michelle. I'm gonna stop calling her Shelly or Shell, whatever y'all call her, or Queen Art used to call her. I have to get used to saying Michelle. But that is how the cops got to her house. Now I don't care if you're a social media influencer or not. The question that still remains to me is, how are people getting all of your not one address, but every single address that the officer lived at? They always get her address, and they're busting out her windows or trying to come to her house, or doing like what happened last Friday. And it was a matter of time before somebody said, you know what, I got the address. So what I'm gonna do, because this wasn't a coincidence, trust me, this was not a coincidence that they just happened to see the officer out. They knew her address, and they were probably sitting waiting for her to come out. Eventually she would have to come out, right, for food or to take care of errands. They definitely could have just waited till August 4th, court day, because she has to come out if she's still at that apartment to go to court. But the original video shows, it looks like it was a Toyota, because it says Toyota on the window. They were recording her from their phone in the car, but they didn't want to make it obvious. You can tell that's why it's all shaky. Like, they were putting the camera kind of sort of down. They wanted to be kind of discreet with it, like how they was with Michelle when she was at the water park. But her mother peeped that they were recording Michelle, and she got offended. Michelle's mother did. But yeah, this is the ops are looking dusty. Um, I know this must have scared the life out of her when she saw this, that people were recording her, because we all know she's really scary. That's why she's always in the house. And when she goes out, we see it from videos from 3 years ago. She's always, if she's outside, she's like paranoid, because she's done so much stuff to people. She's got to always watch over her back. Now, it's sad we have to watch over our back just because the world is sick and the people in it are sick. A lot of people that are in it are sick. But it's sad that she has to watch her back because of all the stuff she has done to people. That's what's sick. And I know when she seen this video, she had to be shook that somebody actually was recording her. She better be lucky whoever was recording her was being civilized, because sometimes people like to make a name for themselves, even if they get in trouble and they end up doing stuff to people. And she's pregnant, and if you ain't got love for somebody or common sense, sometimes people, which is a sad thing, still will do something to you. That's why you got to pay attention to how you treat people and just be humble. Don't get up here trying to disrespect people on social media, because when they called the police on her that day, they called the police from around the United States. Now, to her, she probably thought that was a compliment. But to me, that's a real problem, because you don't need that many enemies disliking you like that. That can be really dangerous. And it's just, to me, it's just really, really, it just is spooky to see that people literally was recording her since she's been out of jail. She has no idea that somebody's watching her right now. She has no idea that somebody could get out the car and do something to her, and she wouldn't even see it coming. So she really needs to pay attention to what she's doing, focus, and take key. But what goes around comes around. But when we spotted Michelle out, we saw her having a great time with her family. So that was the celebration. But see, it was meant for us to see her with her hair looking all dusty, her looking all dusty. Because see, now the tables are turning, and what she used to do to Michelle, making her look like a hot mess, now we see her looking like a hot mess, right? With her girlfriend, holding them grocery bags while she's sitting there eating something. Looks like an ice cream cone or whatever. But that girl better fall back. I'm trying to tell you. And if they did not evict her in 72 hours from that apartment, she needs to move either way, because it is not safe for her to be there. All those people knowing her address, and then for somebody to record her like this, she better be cautious. She thinks that this is cute, talking about she's gonna lay low. You better lay low and find you another apartment, because you can't lay low there. So we'll see how this plays out. I will be going live today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all come through and join the live.